Hey guys, JJ here, and in this video, I'll be sharing with you 7 steps of how to execute perfect strategy. By the end of this video, you'll be able to execute perfect strategies in any areas of your life. I'll also be showing you how I applied these 7 steps into achieving one of my goals. So make sure to watch till the end of this video to learn from my example. For those of you guys who don't know, my name is JJ and I help businesses grow via content and digital marketing. Maybe you are always procrastinating on your goals or don't really know where to start on good strategy. Watching this video will teach you how to solve those issues. Step 1 is knowing what your desired situation is. Another way of doing this is asking yourself, where do you want to be? For example, let's say you're going on a holiday and the most obvious thing to do, of course, is to choose a destination. The destination of where you want to go to is an analogy of your desired situation and where you want to be. Step 2 is about thinking of your current situation. In other words, where are you relative to where you want to be? So in the case of the holiday example, let's say you want to go to Maldives. Where you are relative to Maldives is probably the most important thing. If you are sailing to Maldives from Sri Lanka and sailing to Maldives from the United States, this would definitely require different kinds of boats for you to sail and reach your destination. To combine both step 1 and 2, think of both your current situation and your desired situation. I like to think of both situations having 2 separate points, and between them lies hard work and effort. This is where step 3 comes in. It's what you're doing working. In other words, is the work that you're doing now bringing you from your current situation in any way to your desired situation? My professor told me that our effort to reach our desired goals is quite similar to a business life cycle. Imagine that the y-axis means progress and the x-axis means time. If you are self-aware to recognize that you're in a growth stage, which is highlighted in yellow, and your existing strategies and what you're doing now is working, keep doing what you're doing because your strategy is working. If you're declining in the maturity state and what you're doing now is not helping you in any way from your current situation to your desired situation, then a change in strategy is definitely more urgent. Step 4 is about identifying your challenges clearly, more so for the ones that are preventing you from reaching your desired situation from your current situation. We all know that what lies between our current situation and desired situation isn't one big challenge, but many different multifaceted challenges. And of all those challenges, we are in a situation that we have not conquered all of them. List down as many challenges as you can think of and make them as specific as possible. Saying vague challenges like I don't have time or I'm too busy won't be helpful at all. Take 6 minutes with no interruption at all, have a pen and piece of paper and write the goals down. Step 5 is about helping yourself. What can you do to help yourself reach where you want to be? After penning down your challenges, spend 4 minutes with no interruptions to just write down whatever things that you can help yourself with on the top of your mind. Don't overthink it and just write them down. Step 6 is about asking yourself, is the destination you have chosen really worth it? Using the holiday example again, would you still want to go to Maldives if you knew that it was a tourist destination filled with people, which is very crowded and commercialized and everything there is very expensive? This example takes into consideration the performance of potential rivals and it really forces you to think whether you want to go there in the first place or not. Lastly, step 7 is about overcoming 3 challenges. Most people are usually demoralized at this stage because you see so many challenges that it somehow subconsciously demoralizes you. Of all the challenges that you have written down in step 4, just choose 3 challenges you feel slightly confident in overcoming and conquering. I'm currently reading a book called The Compound Effect written by Darren Hardy, and it talks about the importance of having baby steps. The implications of baby steps will have a very big impact if it's done sustainably. So that's the 7 steps of how you execute a perfect strategy, and now I'll be sharing with you how I applied these 7 steps into achieving one of my goals. To put things in context, I was working in Beijing for about 1 year, and when I came back to Singapore, I didn't have any source of income whatsoever. I didn't really like the idea of taking pocket allowance from my parents, and I never really had since my university days. So I decided my goal is to earn pocket allowance for myself. My desired situation was to just have enough money to have fun as an undergraduate student. So I decided that $1,000 per month would be a good situation to be in. The current situation that I'm in right now is that I'm still studying, so I don't really have time to work on weekdays. I'll probably need to limit my part-time work to only weekends because I still want to focus on my schoolwork. Before I left Singapore, I was actually a part-time tutor and I taught a couple of students just as a side income. And I thought it was really a good way to earn a part-time income. It worked quite well, but I had a difficulty of getting more piano students. In a sense, working as a part-time tutor worked partially in allowing me to gain some income. To identify challenges that prevented me from reaching my desired situation, I placed myself in the position of a parent looking for a piano tutor. What things would I need to have to impress a parent in engaging me as a piano tutor to teach their children? I needed as much evidence to prove myself in all ways possible that I was a suitable piano tutor for their children. This means marketing myself, having a website, having a past performance video, having credentials, having a nice looking photo, and spending some money to advertise myself on digital platforms. The next step for me was to help myself. Could I create a website? Not really. Could I shoot a nice photo of myself? Yeah, I can do that. Could I edit some videos of my past performance? Yeah, I can do that. Could I advertise myself on digital platforms? I didn't really know how. So I eventually found Wix as a platform to use, and I found their platform to be really user-friendly, and I thought that the website I created was quite decent. In terms of digital advertising, I felt that Facebook would be the most useful tool. I then ran Facebook ads to people living only in the east of Singapore. So step 6, is it really worth it? And can I reach my destination faster than my rivals? I think the destination of $1,000 per month is quite an attractive goal, so I would say yes, it is really worth it. The thing about reaching my destination faster than my rivals is that I feel that music tutors in general don't really know how to market themselves very well, and they mostly rely on word of mouth to get more students. So the 3 key challenges I faced were learning how to advertise for myself, learning how to create a simple and clear website for myself, and overcoming my self-doubt and fear of whether this will work or not in the first place. So after applying all these 7 steps, I'm happy to say I've already achieved my goal of earning $1,000 per month, working only on weekends, and it took only about 1 month for me to achieve it. So now you have learned how to execute a perfect strategy. Do go and try out these 7 steps into any goal that you want to achieve. I actually learned this concept from my professor at the National University of Singapore Business School, Professor Mahmood, and I'd like to give him credit for it because he explained this concept in such a clear and simple manner, and I wanted to share this concept with everyone. If you found this video helpful, please do give this video a like, comment, subscribe, and do share it with anyone you know because it really helps me out. If you have any further questions, please leave them down in the comment section below, and thanks so much for watching, and see you in the next video.